And then I turn to my brother and I say, brother, help me please. And oh, he turned and knocked me back down on my knees. It's been a long time coming, but I knew Chris Paul gonna get him one. Oh, yes, he is. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. CP3 been playing 16 summers, 16 seasons. And finally, he's going to the NBA Finals. And guess what? It's been a long time coming, but I know CP3 gonna get him one. Let's get right to it. What's happening, YouTube? It's Hush Boy and YouTube in the Hush Boy Sports. Come on in the room. How y'all doing? Forgot to turn my light on. How y'all doing? Come on in. How y'all doing? Hit the like button when you come in. Shout out to all my Hush puppies. My guys. My gals. My people. How y'all doing? Did y'all enjoy that game or what? What's going on, y'all? Damage, I seen you up in here early. And line. Nadine. What's going on? Malik. I want my boy Paul George to win the ship this year. Man, Paul George, man, he tried. He did what he could. Wasn't enough. I was looking for him out there on the court. But I didn't see Paul George out there doing that, man. I didn't see him. He tried. Gabriel, what's happening? What's up, Malik? John Wick. When a new movie coming out, man? I'm ready for it. I am ready. Man, CP3, 41. I was expecting 40 points out of Booker. But we got 40 points out of CP3. What's up, Tommy? Yeah, we got George Paul tonight. We got George Paul. But the Clippers have been playing back to back since like June, like early June. They got to be tired. But boy, CP3, he didn't want to go back to Phoenix no more. He was ready to end it tonight, and that is exactly what he did. Suns had control of this game, a majority of the game, most of the game. And they got off to, they had like a 20-point lead at one point. Then the Clippers cut it down to about 7. And when they did that, Lord, Chris Paul just decided to go in his bag. And he was just hitting shot after shot after shot. And you talking about it was a beautiful thing to see. And yeah, and let's go back to this. I know James Harden at the house looking crazy. Remember that? Remember that? James didn't want to listen. But my boy Devin Booker, he listening out there. He listening to the point guard. Woo, shout out to Playoff Shay, man. I see you, dog. Shout out to all my Thunder fans. You know I still follow y'all on Twitter. Bro. Let me go to these highlights, man. Let me show y'all what Chris Paul was doing out there, man. Let me show you what he was doing out there. Patrick Beverly done pushed Chris Paul in the back. Oh, it was going down out there, man. It was going down. All right. Check him out right here. Check him out right here. Yaki. That's when the game was getting out of hand. CP3. Ooh, now check out this, the 4-point play. Look, 110 to 92. It's getting out of hand. Skirt. Yakum. Man, he took over. He took over. Getting through the lane. Now, everybody just left him open right there on the block. You know how CP3 just drive to the hole. Look at him, drive to the hole, get to the lane. Don't nobody pick him up. Wide open. He was killing them. Just straight pick and roll from top of the key. That's all he need. But he was doing it by himself too. He didn't need a pick every time. Isolation, Batum, pull up, Yaki. I mean, it was poetry in motion. It was poetry in motion. Look at spin move, skirt, went around him. Cousins don't want to come up, pull up. Easy. Now here's that play I just showed you. Look wide open. Look at Cousins looking for help. Don't want to go out there and contest the shot. Chris Paul had him so mad, and the game started getting out of hand. Then Patrick Beverly just snapped. Chris Paul hit a shot. Clippers called timeout, and when it was calling timeout, Patrick Beverly and Chris Paul crossed paths, and Patrick Beverly just snapped and pushed him in the back. Look at that push right there for no reason. Chris Paul didn't say nothing to the man. Look this angle. Boom, just pushed the man. He was ready to go to the locker room. He was ready to go to the locker room. Damn it, Patrick. And we got this right here. DeMarcus Cousins on the bench. Look what he said to Chris Paul. I think it was after this play. And I want you to look at his DeMarcus Cousins said, "You wonder why nobody F with your weak ass." Well, hey, guess what, Boogie? Chris Paul ain't out there to make friends. See, that's the problem. Y'all too weak. Chris Paul is a competitor. We can be friends after the game. Y'all, people call it dirty. I say it's just a competitor. They say he flopping. Hey, he got the call. It looked like he's a winner to me. Chris Paul is a winner. And then when he felt the victory in hand, I want you to look at the emotion. Look at the emotion. When he knew it was over, they subbed him out the game. Look at him. Yeah, looking at the crowd. Yeah, screaming at him. Yeah, finally, The Rock has come back to the NBA Finals. That man ain't losing the NBA Finals. He's not losing the NBA Finals. He done came too far. And then I seen Devin Booker on Twitter. He tweeted out, man, the team about to pull up, man. The team about to get back in town. Everybody pull up. And you think they didn't? The crowd was waiting on them. The Phoenix fans was waiting on the touchdown. Look who in the front. These folks got a Rolls Royce truck. They ain't playing. Riding clean, boy. Shout out to the Phoenix Suns, man. Shout out to CP3. Got Chris Paul and Devin Booker. Look, riding in Devin Booker car right there. Right? Is that the MC? No, that's what's Devin Booker's called? The Grand National? I think Devin Booker got a Grand National. And look at CP3 and Devin, man. Check them out, man. Check them out, Brand. Yes, Sirski. Who would have thought? The Phoenix Suns. And how real CP3 is, he went over there and found Lil Wayne and gave him a hug. He had to go over there and find Weezy, F Baby. Because remember, it all started in New Orleans. It all started in New Orleans. Chris Paul. 41 points in this game. 16 years in the league, going to his first NBA Finals. I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. Happy for the man. Now, all we can do is wait. All we can do is wait and see who he's going to face. I'm going to go ahead and step out on a limb and say it's probably going to be the Hawks. And I'm going to be happy for Trey too if it is the Hawks. But, man, that's going to be a good NBA Finals, man. We are in for a show. I got the link in the chat if y'all want to come here, talk about it. Give CP3 some love. You can if you want to. While y'all getting ready to come in, I'm going to go over these stats right quick. First, we're going to start with the boy CP3. Good God almighty. 16 for 24. 7 for 8 from the three-point line. 2 for 3 from the free throw line. 41 points. 4 rebounds. 8 assists. 3 steals. 0 turnovers. Devin Booker, 10 for 26. 22 points. 7 rebounds. 4 assists. 1 steal and a block. DeAndre Ayton, 8 for 10. 17 rebounds, 5 of them offensive. He was killing them on the boards. 16 points. 2 blocks to add on to that. Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder is the player of the first half. Jay Crowder put the team on his back in the first half. He hit by at least 4 threes in the first half alone. Ended up the game 6 for 11 from the field, 5 for 9 from the three-point line, 19 points. He was the leading scorer for the Suns for a lot of at least the first half. Mikal Bridges, 4 for 6, 9 points. Cameron Payne, 3 for 9, 7 points. Torrey Craig played some big minutes, 30 minutes, scored 3 points. Now let's go to the Clippers. Paul George, he had a decent game, but he needed a game like he had last game. He was 6 for 15 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3. 8 for 9 from the free throw line, scored 21 points, 9 rebounds, 1 of them offensive, 2 assists, 4 turnovers. Terrence Mann, 2 for 7, 5 points. Excuse me. Marcus Morris, great game, 9 for 17, 4 for 11 from three-point line, 4 for 6 from the free throw line, 26 points. Reggie Jackson, 4 for 12, 13 points, 2 for 7 from 3, 8 assists. Patrick Beverly, Mr. Pusher Man, 4 for 7 from the field, 11 points. Nicholas Batum, 3 for 6, 9 points. DeMarcus Cousins, 3 for 8, 12 points. Luke Kennard, 1 for 4, 3 points. You all right, Tyson? The Suns had control of this game basically from the start to the finish. I think maybe the Clippers had the lead. I'm not sure. I wasn't watching the early part of the game, but I know like from the second quarter on, they may have had the lead maybe once. And the Suns just pulling off. Suns outscored the Phoenix Suns every quarter in this game. Final score 130 to 103. My God. But tonight is all about CP3. It's all about CP3. $41 big ones. And the way he closed this game, like I was telling Austin the other night, just imagine Chris Paul at the top of the key. He done got his pick and he got the mismatch against that big on him. He's going to get a good shot. And I like the way Phoenix offense working. It's going to be a good matchup between the Suns and the Hawks. It's going to be a good matchup. Man. But I'm saying the Hawks already like they done beat the Bucks. I mean, this series is not over. And Chris Paul got plenty time to rest. Whole Suns squad got plenty time to rest. Because what the Bucks series is 2-2. So Suns probably going to have at least a week of rest. At least a week. And that's all CP3 need. A week of rest? And I seen Paul George say about his criticism that people criticize him about not playing well in the playoffs. And Paul George said, I don't know where that comes from. I'm the same person as the regular season. It's the same person. That's the problem. You're supposed to be the same animal, but a different beast in the playoffs. Your level's supposed to go up. But apparently it ain't. They needed me out there. Clippers needed me out there. That's all they needed. Me or Kawhi. We'd have pulled the game out. But I got a question for y'all. And you answer this in the chat for me. if CP3 doesn't win this championship, is he still considered a champion?
No, okay. Yo, what's up?
What's happening, Chur, brother?
Sure, brother.
What's going on?
No, it's the Suns in the house.
It's the Suns. Sunflowers.
Yeah.
How you feeling about this game? This game tonight, man.
This game.
Mm-hmm. Did you watch the game? Did you watch the?
Yeah, I watched like the second half of it. I did miss the first half. So I just thought that run CP3 went on when they cut it to 7, was it?
Yes.
CP3, yeah, third and fourth quarter, he scored 14 out of like the 16 points straight away. That was crazy.
I heard one of the comments, I think it was Mike Wilbon. He said this was the greatest performance of CP3's career. He basically took over this game.
Yeah, he did. He did. Like,
he said it wasn't his best performance, but it was his greatest and clutches.
Yeah, 100%. Because if they lose that, it's game 7. Anything can happen.
So, what do you think? Do you think the Suns gonna win the championship? You riding with them?
Oh yeah. I honestly don't. With Giannis and Trey hurt, I mean Trey looks like he might be back soon. I don't know is he playing the next game? I'm not sure.
They're not sure yet if he's playing or not.
Yeah, but it's looking like the Hawks. I think the Hawks are going to beat the Bucks. I mean, anything can happen there, but it's looking promising.
Yeah, Tommy, you a Kiwi, ain't you?
Yeah, I am a Kiwi.
Nah.
I am.
So what did you think when Patrick Beverly pushed Chris Paul in the back?
I just laughed. I wasn't even surprised.
Patrick Beverly, he's crazy for real.
He's crazy. What did CP3 must have said something?
I thought he did say something to him, but they showed the replay.
It doesn't look like he did.
He didn't say nothing to him.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah.
He may have just looked at him real quick.
Yeah.
Patrick Beverly just snapped for no reason. He was just ready to go home. He was just ready to go to the locker room.
Yeah. Oh, that was crazy.
It was crazy, man.
So you got the Suns winning the chip?
My heart, I want CP3 to win. But I don't know, man. Them Hawks dangerous. I'm thinking about trying to make some money and bet on the Hawks and see can I make a little money. I know they're gonna be the underdog.
Well, yeah, they're definitely gonna be the underdogs. There could be some easy money.
Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking about
the same thing.
I'm thinking about putting $5 for a bogey for the MVP, Finals MVP.
Well, they'll pay out like a good.
It'll pay out a couple dollars. It'll pay out a couple dollars. I'm gonna put that little $5 down, thinking I make something happen with it.
100%. 100%, that'd be worth it.
But I don't see Chris Paul losing, man. Did you see how intense he was after the game? How hype he was?
Oh no, he's not. I just can't see him losing it.
I really can't.
16 years, and he's got Devin Booker who actually really listens to him.
Man,
like that clip we were showing before with Harden.
How crazy is James Harden feeling right now?
Yeah. Yeah, man. He's down bad.
He had the greatest point guard on his team and didn't appreciate him. Didn't want to let him run the offense. What is wrong with James Harden, man?
Yeah. He's
golly. I knew something was real wrong with James Harden when he tried to holler at Quavo's ex-girlfriend. That's when I said, man, something he ain't right, man. He ain't right. Tricking out, paying all that money that good.
That's true.
during that season. Man, what the hell?
Oh man.
Oh.
So do you think Hawks Bucks will go to 7 games? I'm thinking it might go 7.
Possibly.
Thinking it's going to go 7, but I think the Hawks will win.
I'm hoping it'll end in 6.
Well, yeah. But Giannis, that injury.
Yeah. If it goes 7, Hawks might be too tired to play the Suns in the finals.
That's true.
You
giving
CP3 a week's worth of rest right now. He's gonna be fresh.
Yeah. Jerking they're out partying tonight?
Man, of course. They better not be. They better not be and mess around and catch COVID.
Yeah, I mean, I saw their tweets before, and I was like,
did you see the video when they got back in Phoenix? All them
yeah.
fans
They're gonna be out with COVID protocols.
Yeah, I know it's COVID all out there.
Yeah, they gotta be. They're gonna watch. What do you think about CP3's health though? After all these playoffs, like he's looking good, isn't he?
He's looking good, but Patrick Beverly almost gave him whiplash and snapped his neck. That man could have got hurt with that push.
Yeah, 100%.
I think CP3's fine, man. Hopefully he'll stay healthy in the playoffs because he ain't done yet. He still got work to do, and anything can happen.
Yeah, the Suns seem like the one team that are just staying healthy, apart from CP3 getting COVID. But they managed through that. The healthiest team.
Yes.
Important for the finals.
And Devin Booker don't miss no shots. On the court or off the court.
Off the court.
Can't wait for him and Kendall. The wedding's coming. Hush, boy. I'm going live at the wedding. So what do you think about the Bucks Hawks series? You think it's gonna go 7 or 6?
I feel like it's gonna go 7, and even though Game 7 will be in Milwaukee, I can see Trey just shutting up the crowd and dropping 40 on them in the Game 7, and then versing Phoenix in the finals. But like you said, they'd be pretty tired, and Phoenix could even gentleman sweep them 4-1.
They could. Because, like I said, I don't see CP3 losing this final series against the Bucks or the Hawks.
Nah, I don't either.
He's controlling the game.
Yeah. That
pick and roll, that high pick and roll he's getting to the spot he wants to get, and he's focused. He's knocking them down.
Yeah, he's his mid range, like when he's you just don't. I didn't think he's gonna miss. Like
they was abusing Boogie out there. Like Boogie couldn't do nothing with that pick and roll defense.
Yeah. Did you see the tech on Boogie?
the technical foul. Yeah, the elbow he threw to Chris Paul. He lucky he didn't get ejected, man. See, that's little stuff. That's how you know Chris Paul is in these boys' heads. Yeah. He's in their head. Basketball is more than just shooting the ball. It is very mental.
Yeah, it's what 16 years of experience does for him.
Just them little things getting in his opponent's head.
Yeah, 100%. That's CP3 getting his first ring. Feels good.
I'm gonna cry. As soon as he starts crying, I'm gonna start crying.
Oh,
Good God Almighty, man! What a night, man! What a night!
yeah.
But I think I'm gonna go and get on out of here, man. I'm gonna go and shut this stream down. I'm tired.
Yeah. Fair enough.
No.
All right. See ya.
See ya. Appreciate you stopping by, brother.
Yeah. Appreciate you having me on.
Anytime. I'll be back tomorrow.
Sweet. See ya.
See you. Bye. Shout out to my people out there in New Zealand, man. Shout out to y'all. And I ain't forgot about old Steve-O either, man. I got some videos coming about Steven. One for sure, well, 2 videos for sure. Steven's worm farm. If you didn't know, Steve-O got a worm farm. Worm farm. Man, that's a tongue twister. Say warm, not warm, worm. Worm farm. Say that 3 times fast. I guarantee you're gonna get tongue twisted. But my boy Steven got a worm farm. And I want to go back to his exit interview with the Pelicans at the end of the season. I don't know if y'all have seen it yet, but Steven Adams' exit video for the Pelicans at the end of the season, it's one of the funniest things that you ever see, man. I mean, everything comes out this man's mouth is comedy. But he's dead serious. He's not even trying to be funny. He's just funny, naturally funny. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, man. I'm dog tired. I still got to do some homework and do a little reading. This is like Kwame Brown told me that black men have the reading level of like a 4th grader. And he ain't lying. The first book I ever read from cover to cover was damn Stephen's autobiography. That was the first book I ever read from cover to cover. I don't be reading, man. And I got to start reading because reading is fundamental. And it'll help me with my communication skills, especially when I'm just on here just talking to y'all. So brother done started reading, and a great book that I would recommend for especially guy like you, Tommy. Young guy like you. I wish I'd have came across this book right here when I was your age. This book right here, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I would suggest everyone read this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, by that guy. If you want to learn about money, if you want to learn about some generational wealth, how to get your paper up, learn about the difference between assets and liabilities, get that book right there, man. Great book, great read. It'll change your whole mindset about what's important. And I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Malik, don't get me started, man. Let me go and get this rant before I get out of here. Oh, put my Ole Miss hat on. You know what? I would like to congratulate Mississippi State Bulldogs, all the Mississippi State fans for winning the College World Series. Damn it, I didn't want y'all to win at all. Lord knows I didn't want y'all to win. But I got sportsmanship, man. And I'm glad y'all won it. Y'all from Mississippi, so I guess I'll let y'all make it. But if the shoe was on the other foot, they wouldn't congratulate Ole Miss if we would have won. They wouldn't have did it. But I'm so salty. Like I ain't gonna lie. I'm salty about Mississippi State winning this College World Series. But It is what it is, man. Congratulations to the Mississippi State Bulldogs for winning, Austin. But it is what it is, man. Congratulations to the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Man, turn stream down the back. Mute that stuff, Austin. But it is what it is. Get it together, Austin. Come in here, man. Let it be known before I get out of here. Shout out to Carcino, man. That's my dog. I've been following Carcino a long time, man. Shout out to my boy Walt Dog, man. My boy Walt Dog put me on Carcino a few years back. Let's go back to Austin. Austin, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, come on, man. I'm about to end the stream, but get your stuff off, man. Talk to me real quick.
Okay. First off, the point guard. CP3.
The one and only.
He's going to the final. Let's get it.
Can
CP3.
you believe?
No. 3 down, 1 to go. 3 down, 1 to go, brother. You about ready to silence all. You about ready to silence all them haters. All of
41
them.
points.
I told you he needed to put this team on his back. He put the backpack on and said, "Come with me, team. I want this." And it don't matter if it's the Bucks or the Hawks. That man wants that ring. Chris Paul, if you're out there listening somewhere, I hope you get that ring. Get it.
Shit. He like Beyonce. He gonna put a ring on it.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
talk about it, Austin. Get your thoughts off get it off your chest, man.
And here's the thing. Chris Paul tonight was like a man possessed. It's like Kobe was running through his veins tonight. He wasn't going to lose.
And think about it. You remember when the NBA blocked that trade between when Chris Paul was getting ready to go to the Lakers to play with Kobe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It would have been the same thing because Devin Booker is like a baby Kobe. Just imagine how many championships Chris Paul and Kobe would have won together. You all right, Austin? You heard something?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, talk about it, man. Get everything off your chest before I get out of here, man. Talk about it. What else you got to say?
Okay. Give props to the LA Clippers, too. I mean, we got to give props to the Clippers for making up for last year's bubble monstrosity. I mean, they did. They made up for it. Now, let me ask you something. Who would you rather have the Suns play? The Hawks or the Bucks?
The Hawks, man. I want to see Trae Young under the big lights.
I mean, we would get a good finals either way. Whether it be the Bucks or the Hawks, we get a good finals either way.
I think it'd be better against the Hawks. Hawks ain't no joke.
Mm-hmm. And imagine how Phoenix is going to be rocking when they come back home. It's going to be. And can you only imagine how Atlanta's going to feel if Atlanta does the same thing? Those buildings are going to be packed.
I'm telling you, I might slide to the A, man. I'm only like 3-4 hours from Atlanta. I might have to slide over there. I'm going to see some of them thoughts, man. I know it's going to be going down. It's going to be like All-Star Weekend out there. Woo!
Instead of making all the Atlanta songs, they should just make Phoenix Sun songs now called CP3 Drip.
I might have to do that.
But congratulations to CP3, man. He's 4 games away from his first ever championship. That man is 4 games away. 4.
He can smell it.
The closest he's ever gotten.
Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy.
And there's a lot of people that think he would have gotten one sooner if he hadn't hurt himself in Houston against Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, he had that freak injury on his hamstring, and then James Harden couldn't carry the ship. I mean, and Devin Booker didn't even have to play that well tonight either.
All he had to do is he still played pretty decent though. You know, he dropped by 20 something on him. He did his thing.
That's the thing.
Oh, shut up. Go ahead, Austin.
You caught me already.
You got anything you want to go on, get your any last thoughts you want to get off?
I was about to say. Do you think, what do you got going on there? My mama's cooking.
Shout out to Kwame Brown, man. I'm telling you, man, if you haven't subscribed to Kwame Brown's YouTube channel, Kwame Brown's Buzz Life, man, I don't know what you're doing. And get some merch. Get some merch, man. Mama's cooking. Is this real? Like, I don't know, dog. Is this real? Chris Paul going to the finals, y'all. He's not gonna lose. He ain't gonna lose.
I mean, he is. He's going to the finals. But now the biggest challenge is not choking in the finals. Let's hope that don't happen.
No, he ain't Paul George. Chris Paul is not finna choke. He is not finna choke, man. Hell no.
You just buried Paul George right there.
I'm gonna stay on Paul George. I'm gonna stay on him. He shouldn't have left the Thunder.
I mean, he thought when he teamed up with Kawhi, he thought he was going to get him a ring.
That's what happened. You jump click to click and jump team to team, just ring chasing. The game guys don't respect that. The game guys don't respect that, man. You got to get it out the mud. Chris Paul was thrown away in the trash. They thought his best days were behind him. They thought he couldn't do it no more. Traded him to the Thunder. Then he went to the Phoenix Suns. Team didn't even make the playoffs last year. And he took them to the NBA Finals. Okay, Austin. Do you think LeBron could have took this team to the finals?
Now or in his prime?
Now, this year.
Not likely. It's close. It's close.
It would have been close. It'd have been close now. It'd have been close. Probably. We would have expected LeBron to take this team to the finals. Didn't nobody expect CP3 to take this team to the finals?
Man, I'm gonna have to cop me some Phoenix Sun merch now.
You got to.
Give me one of get that merch going on. But
First
I
thing
want to
we do is
ask
not have-
you.
Go ahead, brother.
But I want to ask you something real fast. Who's gonna win Finals MVP if the Suns win it all? Is it gonna be CP3?
Yes. It's either him or Book. Him or Book.
It's gonna be Finals MVP.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless someone else comes out of their shell, I mean, the finals make people do crazy things. I mean, 2015, Andre Iguodala won the Finals MVP over Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
But you're probably right. It's either going to be Book or CP3, and that would be even extra icing on the top. Not only have your championship, but have the Finals MVP. Like winning the championship is like the cherry on top, but winning Finals MVP is like icing. What?
Yeah.
Why is he so mad? Why is he so mad? Is he a Clippers fan?
He might be. He probably might be a Clippers fan.
Hey, it's okay. Y'all be back next year.
It's okay to be mad. Man, they just didn't have Kawhi, man. They were hurt all over, man. No Kawhi, no Rondo, no Serge Ibaka. Then what's the center's name? Zubac. He's out. Like this whole everybody hurt these playoffs. Everybody.
But no one's got an excuse because everyone's hurt.
Exactly. There's no excuses ever.
And the media can't say, "Oh, well, this team didn't have this guy." Almost everybody was hurt. So whoever wins the championship won it fair and square. Still, they can't make injuries an excuse. I mean,
yeah, he is a Clippers fan. I don't think Kawhi. I think Kawhi gonna be a Clipper for life for the rest of his career because it's his hometown, LA. I don't see him going anywhere. He might. What if he might go to the Lakers?
don't say that. LeBron
tried to get him to come there the first time. It was going to be Kawhi, LeBron, and AD.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Because you imagine that super team, they would be winning championships every year. We don't need that. We finally got rid of the super teams. Because we just got duos now.
Mm-hmm.
But CP3, stay focused. You are 4 games away from a championship, brother. Keep it focused. Don't worry about what the media says. Don't worry about what the media says up till now. You celebrate this victory tonight, brother. You earned it. You deserve it. And now you're 4 games away. And you could prove everybody wrong that you're not a choker in the playoffs, that you're not PG-13.
Oh.
You can prove that you're not washed up. You can prove that you are the point God. And go out there and win you that ring. And join some of the greatest ever on a list that have won championships. And Devin Booker, enjoy CP3 while you have me. Learn from him. So when it's your time, you can do it.
Preach, Austin, preach.
And that's the thing. Don't you agree, Hush? Hush, that Devin Booker is learning from under one of the most valuable learning trees in the NBA?
Yes. Their whole squad. DeAndre Ayton already came out and said CP3, man, is his mentor.
Exactly. So do you think when CP3 wants to leave or if he retires as a Sun, do you think that team will be able to carry with that experience?
Oh, yeah.
Into next year? Like, say
Yes.
CP3 retires this year, do you think they'll be able to take that experience and put it towards?
Mm-hmm. This all they needed was this one season. They done learned they done learned everything from Chris Paul. They've learned how to be a winner. CP3 has turned the Phoenix Suns into winners now. They see what it takes to get to this spot, and they know if they want to do it again, they know what it takes.
Mm-hmm. And CP3, I don't know if you knew this or not, but every place that he's gone, he's improved the team by a lot of wins. They call it the CP3 effect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he went to Houston. They went from winning 40 games to 60. He went to OKC when they thought we were tanking. We won 45 games. And if we wouldn't have if James Harden wouldn't have made that shot, we would have advanced to the second round. And now the Suns went from a 34-win team to a 50-win team. It's the CP3 effect.
They gonna give him his respect after this season. He's getting it.
Mm-hmm.
They have no choice.
Now let me ask you, if where does this solidify as we stand? CP3 among the point guards of all time, just off this playoff run as we speak. I say he's top 3 all time. Would you go that far yet?
I wouldn't go that far, but he's up there.
I mean, you
I
got Magic Johnson.
I would still put Curry in front of Chris Paul. I say Curry is better.
Mm-hmm. Now,
and then I got Magic Johnson.
Really? Okay, so who's ahead of him? Curry, Magic Johnson,
Isaiah Thomas.
Mm-hmm. And then who's the other?
That's really where I'm stuck at.
I mean, I would throw maybe Damian Lillard in there, but he's still new.
No, Dame ain't better than Chris Paul. And I'm really right there with AI. I say Chris Paul is better than AI.
Now,
I say Chris Paul, he top 5. He top 5. Steve Nash. I forgot about old Steve Nash. Stockton, hell no. Stockton was good. He was all right, but he ain't better than Chris Paul. Steve Nash, though.
Don't forget about Jason Kidd either. Don't forget about Jason Kidd. So let me put it to you this way.
It's tough, man.
If Chris Paul wins the championship, does that make him better than Steve Nash and Jason Kidd?
I think Jason Kidd won one. I think he won one with the Mavs. I think he won one with the Mavs. The Mavericks.
Did he really?
Yeah, that year they beat the Heat.
He was on
what you know about white chocolate? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. White chocolate was the truth. Yeah, Jason Kidd got one, but Steve Nash didn't.
No, because remember, Steve Nash always got put out by Kobe, I think, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know
think Jason Kidd got one. Let me check. I know Jason Terry got one. He was on that team.
Mm-hmm. And
yeah, I think Jason got one. I think he got one.
Because I know he was with the he was with the Nets all those years.
Mm-hmm.
I know Jason Terry was on that team because he talks about it a lot.
Yeah.
And I know Jason Kidd, he was a part of 2 other finals teams with the New Jersey Nets at the time.
Yeah.
When they had Richard Jefferson. Mm-hmm. Was that the finals that they got? That the year that the Lakers only lost one game in the entire playoffs? Because the Lakers had like like they historically like went like 15-1 in the playoffs. Was that year that he made it to the finals?
I'm not sure. I couldn't
Because
tell
there was
you.
one historical
Let me lie to you.
there was one historical year where they went like 15-1 and they were like the only team to ever do it. They still are. Yeah, many people call them the greatest championship team ever. I mean,
Man, I'm gonna be the next coach of the Pelicans. See, I'm glad you said it because I gotta make a video. I gotta start doing more skits. I gotta put out my job resume. I gotta put out an interview for. I'm gonna put myself out there and let New Orleans know that I'm ready for the job if they need me.
Coach
So
Hush.
I got to do
Coach
that.
Hush. I could just see you now. Be telling Zion, get down in the post, feed the girl, watch him grow. And you be cussing out the
I'm gonna be like
officials.
Bobby Knight. I'm gonna be like Bobby Knight. You know what Bobby Knight is?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm gonna be like. Throwing clipboards, throwing chairs. I'm gonna get thrown out of every game. If I was the NBA coach, I'd get thrown out of every game.
Hey, but the Pelicans would learn to be tough, though. I mean,
that's what I
like
was saying right there. This Suns team could have been what the Lakers. If they could have pulled off that trade and got Chris Paul with Kobe Bryant, man, just imagine how many championships they would have won.
But you see, someone in the Lakers organization had to run their mouth about the trade.
It's bullcrap.
What about
man.
Mr. Triple Double Oscar and Westbrook? Now that's a great question. Where do they rank? Because they're the triple double king,
They ain't above Chris Paul. Neither one of them.
Oscar was good.
Maybe not Oscar, because I can't just lie about Oscar. I ain't never seen an Oscar Robertson highlight, period, in life. So I don't want to judge Oscar Robertson, but I know Chris Paul. I say he's better than Westbrook.
Which if you look at it, that Chris Paul, how old is he? He's like in his 40s now.
Nah, he ain't that old, but he close. He might mid-30s, late 30s, mid-30s, something like that.
That man is almost in his 40s, and he's out here leading teams still. That man's supposed to be ready to go to a retirement home, and he's over here. Because the typical narrative is once you get to your late 30s, early 40s, you're washed up. That was another thing I wanted to come tell you about, is that this man over here is defining all logic as far as they're concerned. Because his prime was 10 years ago, according to the media, and he out here like fine wine, aging nice. He's 36. See, 36. Everyone thinks that's old.
It is kind of old in NBA years.
LeBron's 34, isn't he?
He's old in NBA years. He got a lot of wear and tear on that body.
And that ankle injury didn't help it whatsoever.
But one thing that doesn't get old, this right here. And one thing my coach told me, shout out to Coach Ginn, is I don't care how old you get. You might not be able to jump as high as you used to, but your shot will never go away. You can shoot jumpers till you 50, 60. Maybe not in the NBA, but you can go out in the back and shoot, and that shot will stay wet. And Chris Paul, he still got speed, and he still has a good change of speed. He got some real shifty moves that he does that can get open, and he can shoot the cover off that ball. But I'm about to get out of here, Austin. Give me your final thoughts before I get out of here. What do you want to leave the people with?
I just want to leave everyone with one thing. CP3 is the point god, and he's going to get his chip. But
it's been long.
But congratulations to the LA Clippers on a terrific season. They got farther than what I thought they would. I thought they would choke in the second round again. I don't know how far you had them, Hush, but I had them losing in the second round. How far did you have the Clippers?
I had them possibly going to the finals until Kawhi got hurt. When I seen Kawhi go down, I was like, no, man, it's not good.
But congratulations, CP3. Enjoy it. You don't know if you'll ever get this again. And just be ready. Ready, man.
It's his time.
I want it for you. Whether it's Atlanta or it's Milwaukee, we're going to get a good finals, too. And think about it. We could either see Chris Paul win his first, or maybe Trae Young solidify himself. Or maybe Giannis finally shut his haters up. There's so many good storylines coming into this year's finals.
Yes.
It's not so many good ones. But I would like to thank you for this time, and I would like to bless you. And I will see you tomorrow for Bucks and Hawks.
Yes, sir. I'll be here. Thanks for stopping by, brother. My boy Austin. That man got his game tight like Kobe on game night. He always in the building. And before I get out of here, I've been meaning to do this, and I want to do it on stream, if you know what I mean. Your boy finally got this package in. Oh! Yes, sir. The big kiwi. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna put this on the wall in the back, you know what I'm saying, with the other one, you know what I'm saying? Huh? Damn, man. It's a nice jersey. But in the meantime, in between y'all be cool like y'all be cool, man. This is Hush Boy. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all for stopping by this stream. CP3 done made it to the finals. Good God Almighty. Woo! Ain't God good? God don't sleep. Shout out to CP3. Congratulations to the whole Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker, Monty Williams. And like Austin said, congratulations to the Clippers. Great season, great run. Just a lot of injuries, man. But congratulations to the Suns. I will see y'all again tonight after the Bucks-Suns game, 3 a.m. my time. I'll see y'all later on. Yonder.